All right, guys. Here tonight to shoot a rookie tutorial. Um, Wanted to do this for a while. Wanted to do it when I first came into iRacing. But I didn't know nothing about streaming, and honestly, the iRacing site is it's a bit overwhelming when you first come in. So if you haven't ever been to iRacing and you're looking at getting into it, go small at first. Cheap wheel, um, get a computer that'll just handle it. Um, don't go with a really big. It's not like Forza or Need for Speed. It's a lot different. But if it's something you're into, you can upgrade later. I've had a lot of sim racing experience. Only been on iRacing a couple of months, but I have I race dirt oval a lot, and I'm shooting this rookie video in dirt oval, which is dirt off road, which is the RS or the WRC cars. So I've never raced these before. You can tell by looking right up in here. This is where your licenses are at. They're always, it doesn't matter where you go. They stay the same split. So dirt oval. I'm a B class license, and road course racing on asphalt I'm a C, and then oval on asphalts I'm a D. I don't do that a lot. I don't mess with the road course too much either. I like doing it. I'm not great at it. You can tell my license is right there. It's a 1094 C class 3.7. That probably means I'm not getting promoted anytime soon. In dirt oval, I'm a 4.4 with a 1632. That's pretty good. Oval, I'm actually not bad. I just don't do it much for a D license. I'm probably ready to get promoted there. But this is what you start off with, is a 2.5 in rookie. Once you get in here, the first thing, if you've never did it, you're going to want to download Trading Paints. We'll go to that. Trading Paints is a right here it is. This is a separate website from iRacing, but everybody puts their paints on here. So whatever they're running, you can see. You can go in here, and it depends what you're running. Let's pick a car that we're going to be running against, which would be the Beetle. You can go in here, and so like this was a paint I put on it. I'm not running this car, but you can go over here to choose more paints. Open that up, and then find paints. It'll give you some, then just have to find more button. This opens up. These are paints people have did and they put on here, and you can like them or make them your favorite, or put them on your car. It tells how many people are running them. Right now, 3 people, that's their favorite, and 4 people are running that paint job right now. Once you get into it a little bit, you might get somebody to do your paints for you, or if you're really good, you can do them yourself. I've got a guy that does mine, so we are, for some reason my stuff came up here now. Okay, so back to iRacing. If you go in here, these are your, tells you where you want to go in your official race guide. So you go in there. So we're going to be running dirt road is what it's called. You can see they have these 2 are for rookies. One is the trucks, one's the cars. I'm going to run the cars. I haven't messed with the trucks a lot. That's the one thing you want to do, is you want to practice, find out what your tracks are. And I probably turned no less than 50 laps on this already. When I first came into iRacing, I was probably turning more like 100, 150 before I would even get out there with them. I've messed around with this for I've been on that race about 2 months. I probably jumped in test sessions for this car probably 10 times now. So I know a little bit about it. I know the track. I know in rookies, whichever series you're running, be it dirt oval, regular oval, road course, there's going to be, if you're running the rookie series, you've got 2 tracks to choose from. It changes every week. Just allows you to get used to them. So you see we're qualified for either one of these. This one's a register. That's the truck race, Lucas Oil Off-Road Trucks. And then this one is a planned session coming up at 11:30. And it's 10:52, so in 8 minutes it'll come open and you jump in there and practice. If you jump in and you practice and you don't think you're doing that good, or you're not that you have to be fast, but that you're not safe, because that's what rookies is all about, is being safe. You can go ahead and withdraw and forfeit, and it won't count against you if the race is not already started or qualifying. Down here, these are black. That's because I don't have a license for them. So if you go over here to dirt oval, like the ones on top now are black, because that's the rookies and the D class, and my license is the B, so it won't let me jump down there and run them. And so once you get out of D class, there's more you can run. Once you get into B class, you're pretty much open to anything. But once you jump above that D class, you can't go back down and run rookies. But you can lose your license. You can go from a C to a D, depending on your I rating and your safety rating. So check all that. You go to my account here, pull up your profile. All your stuff's in here. So if you go in here, it's got your bio. I put some stuff in there, my pictures of my Dirt Streak stock car. Here's my dirt oval license. Here's my road license. So it's a rookie. I have no rating. I've never raced it. All your stats are down here. Even though it's December, they've already started 2020. Stats started in the second week of December. So like your dirt oval, I ran 83 races in 2019 and 27 2020. And it gives you your top times, how many wins you've had, how many poles. The important one, especially in rookie and D class, is right. Where's your safety rating? Average starts. Average race, points per race. Okay, average incidents per race. So like on road course, I'm averaging 1 incident in 2020. 2019, it was 2.9. So overall, in road, I'm sorry, it's 3.2. So overall, I'm at 3.1 or 3.3. You can't get promoted to that. That you have to be below a 3. So like I said, I'm not really good at road courses. Your dirt ovals, which I'm better at, I'm averaging 1.47 incidents per race, and then in oval 2.5. An incident occurs if your tires go off the racing surface. It's usually 1. If your car spins out, it's usually 2. If you hit somebody or they hit you, either way, both of you get the points. It's usually 2. If one of you spin out, it's 4. After, depending on what you're running, 12 to 17 points. I think dirt is 12 on dirt oval road course, and oval is 17. Like I said, I've never raced this one. You'll get disqualified. I've never been disqualified. On road, I did have one where I got up to 15 or 16, but you just need to be safe. There's a few videos out there by a few different people. Basically, they say the same thing. Stay safe. You want to get out of rookies, you want to get out of D class, it doesn't matter where you finish, where you start. It doesn't matter how many points you pick up. The only thing that matters is your safety rating. So that's what we're going to focus on here. That's why running the track so many times is that important. Just know your track, know your braking spots, know your where you're going to be shifting at. If you're racing with somebody, it's okay to race with them. If they're acting safe, or if it's somebody that's out of control, best thing to do is let off. They're going to go off the track anyway. You're probably going to pass them easy. So when you're running rookie, anything you're running, that's what you want to do. So what I'm going to do, jump in here and check out this, because Daytona has two different versions of off-road, a short and a long. I've been practicing short. I'm pretty sure that's what we're running. I'm going to jump in here and check out. So I'm going to pause this. I'll bring you all back when we start qualifying. Okay, one thing I did forget, I guess I gotta show you guys how to get into a race. So go up here to find official races right here. You go in there. Like I said, you gotta, I think I checked it and put it back on. Yeah, dirt oval. So we'll take that off, put it on dirt road. We want official races only. You can hide your ineligible. If you hide your unpopulated, that means that unless somebody else is in there, it's not gonna show up. If I keep it unchecked. Because I go in, usually we'll go into a race early so I can practice, see what my competition's like. We're going to go in there, we're going to hit now, and we still got a few more minutes before this comes, so I will bring you all back when we qualify, or when we go in. I'll show you what the screen looks like, so I'll see you all in a minute or two. Alright everybody, I wanted to go over this a little bit more before we jump in here. So iRacing has three different types of rating for each license. Each one's separate. If you look on the screen, this is my dirt oval, and it gives you a graph on where you're at. So I have a B-class license with a 4.40, and that's a combination between your iRating, your safety rating, and then there's a TT, which is a time trial number. I don't really time trial. 1350 is where it starts at. You can do it. It's running laps around a track safely. I'll go in and practice a lot, but I just don't time trial. They have them for certain tracks, and it's just never worked out for me. So you got your class rating, your I rating, and your safety rating. Your I rating is where you finish, where your performance is. Like I said, while you're in rookie class, and I believe D class as well, you can't see that. Let's see an oval. If I can, okay, so you can on D. In rookie, you can't even see it. So in order to get promoted, this needs to get up near a 5.0, high fours, somewhere in there, and then it will promote you as long as your safety rating's under 3. So like I said, I got good I rating here in this one. If you look at like my road course, I'm a 1094. That's not that great. 3.7, I'm probably nowhere near getting promoted, and plus, like I was talking about earlier, my safety rating is a 3.03, and even at oval, my safety rating's up at a 2.5, so needs to be below 3, so I'm still promotable at oval, and my rating's not really terrible for 257 class, so I mean I could get promoted there if I had some safe, good races pretty soon. If you click over to road, like there's nothing there. Go back to dirt. You can click on this. This is your I rating. This is your TT time trial or time trials. You can see mine's straight line. I don't do anything. Here's your license class. So I was a rookie at 11.7. Looks like about 11.16 I got promoted to D. 23, 25 or so I got promoted to C. And by the 31st, December 1st, around there, I got my B license. In B license, you can run just about everything. There's an A license, and then there's a pro license after that. I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's only 40 or 60 guys in each one of that has a pro license. I could be wrong on that. If I'm wrong, comment on it in the box. And because, like I said, I've only been on here about 2 months. So we're going to jump in here and see if this is open. So we're going to go to official races, official race guide. I think we had it set on off-road. Yeah, we did. So there's already 4 people here. So you hit this button here. In this one you have to select a car. It's either the Rallycross or the Beetle. I have both. I have my paint scheme for Ford Fiesta, which I've never actually raced, time trial. I'm going to hit that go. You have selected the Rallycross Ford Fiesta, is this correct? Yes. If you're doing it where it's only got one car, it's not going to ask you all these questions. A lot of the rookie classes only have one car, so yes, we're going to choose this. And then it's going to take us to our driver's briefing. Usually gives you a little funny quote here. There's a way to do it better, find it. That was by Thomas Edison. It gives you the description of the race, what's going to happen here. I was looking to see if this track was the long or the short. It's saying oval course down there, but this is not oval. So we're going to join practice. And I'm going to do what I just told you guys to do, which was practice. So once I get ready for qualifying, I'll bring you guys back. Alright guys, I brought you back. What we got going on is I've been in here practicing a little bit. It is a little bit different than the track I've been practicing on. Parts are the same. I have ran on this track before, so I think all is good. I'm looking at my overlays now. You'll probably notice overlays here are probably different than what you got. I run a aftermarket overlay. You can still see like my standings. Right now it says I'm in 4th and a good bit off the lead, and then some other guys further back, which is fine. You got your lap standings. I keep these stuff hid. Now relevance, I will run this during the race. You will see this up. This is a very important tool. It'll be down here in the bottom right corner when I get in the car. You see this getting further away. That's from where you're at. So if you're off the track or coming on out of the pits during practice, you can see if somebody's coming up behind you, maybe in a blind spot, or you're backing onto the track or something. You don't want to cause an accident. So I always leave relevance open. Then I run on my overlays, I run a program called JRT. Some people use Craft, some use JRT. I have a map on a screen off to the side you can't see, so I run triple monitors. You can only see my middle one, and then my JRT's over here. It's basically the same thing as your standings, your laps, and your relevance. It tells you all that. It also tells you what class these people are in, their safety rating, of course their name, their car number, how many incident points they got, points for your series and all that. So it's all on there. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump in here, take a few more laps until they pull us off the track, and then I'm not going to stop it anymore, so you'll see what qualifying looks like. In future videos, because we're going to do this, I'm going to do this rookie series all the way out of rookie into D and out of D into C. I'm going to record every race. I won't do all the stuff in the beginning talking about trading paints and IT ratings or IR ratings and all that. Just a first video. So here we go. Let's jump in the car. My car's manual. You see my relativity down here now. That's where we're going to keep it. You can hide it. You can also move it around. There's videos on that all over the place. Okay, get my seat adjusted. In my car, you have to manually start. So we're going to take a lap or two around here. Shifting is different in every car. You will see my footwork down here. My footwork comes from watching people who have driven these before. I don't have the best footwork in the world when it comes to road racing. I do on dirt ovals, but not here. So what I'll do is I'll find somebody that's really good on it on YouTube and see how they're doing it. Same thing with road racing. Copied a lot of guys in road racing just by watching YouTube videos, and that's helped me out a lot. Once I get on the track, once you start practicing, there's things you want to know. Where's your pit entrance? How do I get to it? On this racing is a little bit different than everything else. You have a joker lap. So one lap out of your 10 is like a shortcut. You have to do one, and you can only do one. So I don't think you have to do it, but you can only do it one time. So we'll be doing that. And same thing with shifting. Some cars shift different than others. I have a TMH Thrustmaster shifter, and use that on some road cars, road racing. All my oval cars use this, except for the sprint cars and late models, which are single drive. But these cars here are paddle shifters, which are on your wheel. So you'll be seeing, hearing that. You can't see it. All right, so let's go take some laps. This cars here like to be wound up. So you got to really wind them up to get them going. Now you notice when I upshift, I'm not hitting the clutch or nothing. Downshift, I'm not hitting the clutch either. But you will notice when I downshift, I use the gas. Watching these guys do this, some of them do, some of them don't, and the road course guys, they do a lot. And now that I'm talking to you, I'm messing this all up, but that's okay. Practice, that's what practice is for. I've learned where I'm shifting, where I'm downshifting, and it's calling us, it will call us to the race. So what we gotta do is we gotta slow the car down, just take it off track, we gotta stop it. You get out of the car. And it's going to ask you to race or quit. So we're going to race. We're going to open practice, and I'm going to delete my. I don't care for a replay of that. I have you guys for that. And YouTube. So it should take us to a very short practice session again. We're going to go out with it. Sometimes, depending on how big the field is, the guys you're practicing with aren't going to be the guys you're racing with. Your racing puts you into what they call splits. So if it's like 10 cars in the field, the top 10 I rating goes in the top split, and then the next 10 go into the split. This only had about 8 or 10 cars in it, and so we're all probably going to be the same split. So we are going to practice. Even though I've never ran a race, it's got me in the 5th position. My seat is a little too far forward. So let's take a lap. Now I did notice it seemed like most of the cars were the Volkswagens, which are the free ones. So there's nothing wrong with that. You get, I think it's 20 cars and 17 tracks with iRacing. I paid a little bit of money for the Ford, just because I like Fords. And I was really excited about racing these, but I did not want to do it until I started this broadcast because I was racing everything else. Like I said, I am rookie coming back on. Field. I have never raced these before in my life. Lots of Volkswagens.
Running, keep your eye open. Keep going.
He's having a little
Right side
there.
Clear. Right side. Still there. Clear by half.
These cars are all-wheel drive, which is really weird to me. Used to rear-wheel drive. Have driven some. I have driven some front-wheel drives in road racing. Alright, so it's going to take us into qualifying. You're going to get the green box up at the top. Everybody qualifies at the same time. And it looks like there is 8 of us in here. So this will be fun. Let's qualify.
Ready, green flag.
Qualifying is usually 2 laps. Start finish line's over there in front of us, that IRX side. So let's go. While I'm pumping that gas, I'm just trying to rev the engine up, going to gear. Did not get into my 5th gear that time. Staying 4th here. Downshift to the 3rd here. Ooh, that was not a good corner for me. Like I said, stay on the track. You can get incident points in qualifying.
something we don't want to get right before a race.
These things are fast and fun.
Don't be too concerned with what you ran on your first qualifying lap. I haven't even looked. I'm not taking my eyes off the road. Road racing, if you got a long straightaway, you can look for something, but here, most of my dirt ovals, you don't want to take your eye off the road. There's too much going on. Like I said, we're going to try to hopefully qualify up front so we can pull away from everybody. Oh, no, don't. Okay, no incident one.
Checker.
And we qualified in second. This guy's he's running 3 seconds faster than us. And then we're a good second and 1.6. Oh my gosh, 4 seconds ahead of the next guy. So this guy here, actually he's got a D-class license, the one in front of us, and there's another D-class license that has not qualified. Let's see if we can pull them up for you. It's not going to let me pull them up right now. Okay, I can see it on my overlay over here. Oh, it'll pull it up right here. So this Maximilian guy, he's around 42. Like I said, 3.2 seconds faster than us. Daniel, he's about 1.6 behind us. This guy's over 4 seconds behind us. So we're probably going to fall in line with behind this Maximus guy, Maximilian, probably Italian or something, and because he is quite a bit faster than us. You never know, he might wreck. I'm not going to push the issue and try to get her out of it and hold him up for any means, because like I said, we're here for safety rating. Where we finish really does not matter. Do have 4 minutes left before qualifying, so I am going to pause this and I will bring you guys back right before qualifying, or I'm sorry, right before the race. All right, guys, we're back. So, looking at this, we do have, like I was talking about, safety rating. 1350 is even. That's what you start with. It says I'm the 5th best with I-rating in here. So some of these guys, there's a 1234, 888. So some of these guys are probably a little dangerous. 1071. That's about what I am as a oval racer. I know I'm pretty dangerous on oval, or on road course, I'm sorry. So our race is 10 laps, 1 joker lap. It says that right here. So I'm going to use the joker, not so much as strategy to win the race, but strategy to get away from people. Because like we said, this is all about safety. Keep the car on the track. Don't bump into other people. Even if other people bump into you, you still get the points. It's just like regular racing. Somebody bumps into you, they don't fix your car. So it is what it is. So we got 40 seconds here. We'll be gridding up. It looks like 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th didn't even qualify, which means one of two things: they just didn't go out, or they actually hit the wall during qualifying, or ran off the track. And that will do away with your qualifying lap. Oops, sorry, hit the camera. Okay. Alright, so you're going to see it where it says wait here. It's going to pop up grid up. And we'll be gridding up. Looking at some of these other cars. Some of these guys I haven't even seen on the track yet, so we'll see. They might be faster than me. One guy does have a D license. lower I rating. So we'll see what we got here. So let's grid up, get the car started. And to be honest, I don't even know how these races start. Road races, you start right in front of the start-finish line and you go. I want to say these, if I remember right, they're going to drop the green flag right here and we're going to go. So we're in here, and Tyler, who's in 6th, you can see him in my mirror, and he is driving a Ford. And you can talk with these guys with Talk Chat. You'll see my button pop up and say talk in a minute. I'll tell them.
Be aware of their jokers. 1.
Okay, we're getting ready to start here. Good luck, everybody. They didn't even grid yet.
Green flag. Let's go.
I think one of them took the Joker. No, they didn't. Tyler, guys.
Left side. Clear him. Clear. Right side.
I'm gonna let him go.
Clear. Right side. Clear.
And let Herbie the Love Bug go there. All about staying safe. There is a lot more force feedback. I've driven cars like these in other sims, but never in iRacing. The force feedback is pretty impressive in iRacing, and the graphics are insane. So out of the 8 cars that qualify for this, that might be what some of them are losing iRating. They did not disqualify themselves. You can go into a practice session before the race starts and just drop out and disqualify yourself. That doesn't hurt you. You've seen that yellow flag pull up, and that somebody was off the track. This guy's having some issues.
Give up.
He is quicker than me though, once he gets it going. That's to be expected. First time racing these. Ooh, that's not good. I gotta
We may
slow
have fucked
down.
up there a little bit, but we'll get it back.
Okay. Yeah, if that happens to you, just slow down. It's happened to me in road racing before. I'm just thankful I didn't get an incident report. We're going to do our Joker lap now.
What the fuck's going on with that, but this is what it is, man. Commitment line violation. They just fucked us there. Line line.
Oh,
Let go, man.
okay,
Let
well,
go.
I did not know there was a blend line in the Joker. Well, learned something new. Trying to remember where it fits out here. got me all flustered.
Right side. Clear, clear, clear.
Okay, it's showing me where the pits are. That's unfortunate, but it happens.
One on the right side, clear by half. On your right, clear.
Hate driving around here looking for the pits. They're gonna disqualify me. This is not the tutorial I wanted to shoot. I feel like the pits are right around here somewhere. I knew where the pits were on the other one. Don't think they want you. Okay, well. We unsafe Joe Perlack. Post race 20 seconds. That's fine. So the race is over and we finished in 4th. So you can go back here. Now let's not a real good start. I'm gonna drag this over, hit this last section of results, and then I'm gonna drag this over here so you guys can see it. So, here we are in 4th. We were 3 laps down. Driver out looking for the pits. Always know where the pits are. Here's the big thing, 0 incident points. The one thing about, let me get this off here. One thing about iRating, they're not going to show you your iRating like these D-class they are. Rookies, they're not. Now this guy with the little question mark means it's going above. He's about ready to get promoted. With us, we gained 14 points in our license, and our safety rating, we didn't have any issues. Even though we did have that one unsafe, but it wasn't a racing incident for safety. So safety, we're good. What we're going to do is we're going to back out of here. see if this thing updates yet. Go to your account, not home. I'll close that. Not account. We're going to go to my profile and account. And then down here, it's going to tell you the last race you ran, which mine says sprints right now. So in a minute, it will update, and it will update our rookie license. So when that happens, I will bring you back. Okay, so we're back. So here we are, and go to account and my profile, back here where we were at earlier. And then what it does, these are the last 10 races you've raced. So here's a race we just raced, Rookie iRacing Rallycross Series. Here was your winner, that Maximilian guy. So what you can do, you can actually hit this, and this is what I was talking about. There was one split, and it was top. Let's take, this one from last night. There were 50 guys in it. I think there was like 16, 15 in a session. That would be, yeah, right at 60. So 15 in a session. So the top 15 went in here. Next 15 went here. See, I qualified in second and finished in second. I had 4 incident points in it, which is actually kind of high for me. I did have a race with 6 there. You see a lot of zeros, a 4, a 2. Most of these, actually all of these are dirt sprint cars, dirt late model or legends, and then dirt street stocks. Except for this one, the Rallycross one we just raced. You can click on this, and that pulls up what we were looking at earlier. So it tells you who won, what your fastest lap was, how many points you. So I started at 2.50, so we're at 2.64 now. And it has not updated here yet. Sometimes it takes it a minute. Let's go back out and go back into it. It should update there and maybe give us a little more information on our license. But you can see, even me not knowing the rules for this, and I guess the reason I got the black flag was I crossed the joker line coming out of there too early. So I guess that's a no-no. I will learn from that, not do it again. That just what I was telling you before. I knew where the pits were on the short. I didn't know where they were at on the long. That's my fault. Rallycross Series, 40 championships points, which we're not running for the championship. Dirt road right here. 1 start, 1 top 5. Average start 2nd, average finish 4th. 7 laps out of the 10. No laps led, no incidents, that's key. And we're sorry, but no charts available for rookie class. So it's not going to tell us anything in the rookies right now. Just so I was 2.5, and down here it's telling us that we are actually at 2.64 now. So I've been in some rookie classes where I'm promoted after 2 or 3 races, and then I think the dirt or road course, it took me like 6. All right, so I will be shooting another one of these, getting it posted. Try to shoot about 2 a week. I do have series I'm running and elite races, and you can check all that out. Most of it's on dirt, running a little bit of oval concrete as well. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Hit me up if you got any questions. If you like it, hit like. If you want to subscribe, just hit that button too. And I'll see y'all next time I post.